Welcome back, guys, because I can gaming, and today we have Street Outlaws Horizon Edition. Hopefully we get some people. We have room for 10 people in our convoy, and we are going to start this. So, for anyone that hasn't realized that we are doing Street... Oh, and all this is going to start jumping up right away, I see. I'm going to just do this for a second then. Let's go stop. For anyone that hasn't realized yet, Street Outlaws, if you're wondering what we're doing, it is an S1 American Muscle rear-wheel drive. No traction control can be on. And we are doing this on the street. What's up, Vaughn? Are you jumping on? Hopefully you are. Hey, Amy, how are you? Oh, we got tons of people already. Welcome, everybody. So, we're going to give it 5 or 10 minutes so we can get some people in. We have room for 12 people, actually. So once our convoy is full, we're going to start a list. We are going to race against each other, and that's going to determine who makes the list. And then each week, we're going to continue the list. People will be in the same spot. We'll have it up on Facebook. Sounds good, Vaughn. I'll have it up on Facebook, the list each week, and we'll see if we can get this list to be a decent little list. And Joey brought out the Nova. So, Joey, you want to try that Nova against this for now when we're waiting for people to join? Let's see here. So, Joey, what we're going to do is we'll start here. If you can get up here. This is going to be interesting with the traffic. And it's going to be to the next hill, the top of the hill. It is open public to anyone that wants to jump in, but we are going to do this weekly. So if you're not on the following week, your spot you'll lose 2 spots. So, but it is meant to be played with subs. So more than welcome to join, guys. Jack, shoot if you have a question, don't mind. I'm glad to see that you came back, Amy. Really do appreciate it. Okay, Joey, this might be a little more tricky. So, top of the hill, Joey. I'm going to hug the line because this car is in my way. Oh, this might be a bad spot. Come on, get out of the way. There we go. So, on 3 honks, we're going to go, Joey. Ah, really? Come on, Minnie. Yeah, we're going to end up going to the airfield. I can see it coming. There we go. Join by just jumping into the lobby. You can join off my gamer tag. Okay. So that was kind of pointless. So far my day has been pretty good, and I do like fish and chips. This is going to be ridiculous. We're going to end up going to the airfield. Joey, let's fast travel to the airfield. This is going to be too much on there, I think, with the traffic. Airfield it is. If you send me a message, I will send you a quick invite by all means. For the people that are joining, make sure if you're in the convoy, you need to be American Muscle S1 class only, rear-wheel drive, and nothing on for, stability track, traction control, all that wonderful stuff. And if you're joining the party, no swearing. And no music, because I don't need to be copyrighted. Obviously, the first one's going to be a little hectic to get going. Hopefully, each week, when the weeks go by, it'll be a little easier. Everyone else, you can join off my profile. It's super easy because I can gaming, join game. So I'm not sitting there sending out 100 invites. So we have 7 people so far. Austin, if you send me an invite, I'll send you one. Okay, for anyone that's trying to get onto the race, it is American Muscle only. So the BMW Isetta and the Cadillac is not American Muscle. So let's keep this for people that want to join the list. So American Muscle Guys, S1. Oh God. Oh God, what is going on with my controller? Let's try this now. Okay, Stealthy Shadow, it won't let me invite you for some reason. View profile, invite to game. Okay, Joey, when we're waiting, since we got 8 people and they're probably getting cars, let's do a run. I guess we're doing this. We can just go off the lights here. Okay, the buddy in the rabbit, you need American Muscle, guys. You getting up here, Joey? Oh, God. Okay, so what we're going to do, guys, let's make this simple. We're going to do 2 at a time once we get this full. What's up, Hunter? We are going to set this up so it's 2 people at a time, and for the first time on the list, we're going to do the best of 12, and each winner is going to go to the first place, and then we'll go first, second, third, fourth. Stuff like that. Jack, if you're looking for me to help you do the glitch, I don't have time right now, man. Sorry, I do apologize. Vaughn, I do have Red Dead. Had it since it came out. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be a crapshoot. Everyone jump back. We're going to do a couple practice runs. Anyone that's not in American Muscle, you need to be in American Muscle. Okay, Joey. There is no list. There's no light here no more, Joey. So it's just going to be me against you. So what I'll end up doing, actually, Joey, is you just sit there. If someone wants to line up against Joey, this is going to be how we're going to do it then. We're going to move this out of the way. Sorry, Joey. Okay, so one person line up with Joey right now, which is UX50 Cow. And when you see my brake lights, that's when you're going to go. So it's going to be a pro tree, which means green means go, or in your case, red means go. So just to practice, it's going to be... How come my brake lights aren't coming on here? Let's hold on a second. I need to go to manual mode. Okay, so there's my brake lights. Brake lights on mean go, so that means go. You guys see brake lights? There you go. There you go. That's what you want to see. There's brake lights. Brake lights mean go. So we'll do a couple practice runs when we're waiting. If you guys can line up 2 at a time, American Muscle only. My brake lights working? They're working. Okay, so brake lights. It's going to be brake lights. So there's brake lights there. There you go. Brake lights. Thank you. I didn't notice my reverse lights are on. So the rabbit, Chatty Batten, 6,000. You need American Muscle. I'm going to kick you out of the convoy so someone can jump in. Anyone that's not in American Muscle, doesn't matter if it's new or old. Anyone that's not in American Muscle, I will kick you out just so we can get people that want to participate, I should say. So let's do this the good way. Everyone that's not racing, we're doing 2 at a time, guys. So we're going to do a couple practice runs. Get off the runway. Simple as that. Everyone off the runway except for the people behind me. We're going to line up 2 at a time. Okay, so line up 2 at a time, and we're going to do this. We're going to take turns. So if you guys line up now, Okay, let's just do it this way then. Let's see here. I don't want to leave convoy, but I'd like to.
Unless you want this door closed.
Shut it then.
Keep it down.
Shut it then. Okay. Hunter says hi. Now go. I'm live streaming. Okay, people, let's try to get this going so we can do this.
Is that epic?
Yeah, that's epic.
Oh.
So, Chatty Batten 6000, you have a rabbit, you need American Muscle, and you're also in the way. So you're going to need to get out of the way. God. So since this is going to be this way, what we're going to do is on my brakes. Okay, so if anyone doesn't want to play and they want to be like this, what I'm going to end up doing is I'll just ban you from my friends list and then you'll be not part of any giveaways. It's not that hard, guys. I'm trying to do something fun here, so if this is the way it's going to be, like, let's just do it so we can have a fun time. You need American Muscle, S1, rear-wheel drive, no traction control. No stability track, none of that crap. It's just to have some fun. So, that is a good idea. So here we go. Where is he now? Chatty Batten. Select. Kick from convoy. Are you sure? Yes. Joey. Convoy. Invite only. There we go. We're going to leave this to invite only. So if you guys don't have an American Muscle, I'm going to end up booting you. And if I boot you, then it is going to be invite only. So, American Muscle, American Muscle, American Muscle. Not American Muscle. So, American Muscle. There, we got all American Muscle. We have room for 2 more people that want invites. We're just trying to make this fun, guys. The first one's going to be kind of hard. It's going to be kind of crappy. But, you know, hopefully the more the better. And for some reason, Joey just left. So... no worries, Amy. Anyone that needs an invite, I can send you an invite as well. Send me a message right quickly. Okay, so it's now set up as invite only. You need American Muscle. Let's get this going. Once it pops up. And it's not letting me invite you. Give me a second. I want to see how many people are in this convoy. More than likely, it's going to be the speed trap. I did have it set up for the road. But it seemed like the road had too much traffic, unfortunately. So, now, we're going to go over a couple rules here, guys. It's not that hard to do this. We're going to do a couple practice runs. So what's going to happen is you're going to see that you guys are actually doing it right now. We're going to line up. There's going to be 12 of us in here, so 6 people on each side. We're going to do a couple practice runs just to the end of the track. Give you a chance to practice your tuning if you need to do a little bit of tuning. And then from there, we are going to start the list. We're going to start 12 people, and we're going to do like a knockout style to who gets first, second, third, fourth, and so on. If you are in a supercar like the car behind me, I will kick you out of the convoy. Please change your car to American Muscle S1. And I agree with William, this is getting very frustrating because people aren't listening. So what will happen is if I have to drop down to a 5-person list, I'll drop down to a 5-person list. So what we're going to do is we got some people lined up here. I got room for 2 more people. I will invite them real quickly, and then we are going to get on with it. This is the last time I'm going to invite a couple people. It won't let me invite you, Bobcat. After I get off of this, if anyone is in an not in an American Muscle, I'm just going to kick you and we're going to continue without you. So please be in American Muscle S1, because I'm going to guarantee everyone does not want to watch me just sit here and send invites. Can't be S2 because it's not fair for everyone else. S1, American Muscle. Oops. Okay, so that should be everyone in for now for a full one. And now, right quickly, I'm going to make sure everyone's in the proper car, and then we are going to do a couple runs. So, demon, yep. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go off my brake lights when I get back here, and you guys are going to run to the end. And then I'm going to actually end up getting you guys to... So, when you see my brake lights like that, that means go. So, this practice run, so go. Brake lights on, go. Brake lights on. Looks like they're way off the track. Okay, so this is going to be a couple practice runs, guys. Let's try to get this good. So you'll see brake lights go on, and then go. Brake lights are on. Okay, so we're doing this as it's called a pro tree. Pro tree means there is not going to be 3 sets of lights. There's going to be 1 light. So once you see the brake lights on, we're going to go. Maybe it might be easier just to hit the actual drag strip, but I was kind of do this as no traction. So brake lights are on. Let's see, Joey, jump up here. Let's see if this goes. If there's too much lag, we will just jump on the actual strip, which might be the way we're going to have to do it. So, brake lights are on. Yeah, this is going to be, I think with the lag. Reverse lights. Okay, that works. If reverse lights work, we'll do reverse lights. So, back up there, Black Racer. Okay, so so we will do reverse lights to make it easy on you guys. So reverse lights on. Yeah, I agree. We're going to go to the drag strip. We'll just do it from there. Which sucks because I kind of wanted to do it like a Street Outlaws event. So I'll invite everyone. The horn might lag too. They're epic. I do agree. This just So what I'll do is I'm going to go to the drag strip. I'll invite everyone, and we'll do a couple practice runs, and then we'll just do 2 people at a time. Might be the best bet, or we'll take. I don't know. This is going downhill quickly. So my convoy should be retro muscle or any muscle. The party is open. I'm not even in a party, so the people want to join the party. That wouldn't be an issue. We'll see what the drag strip holds. I do apologize for the slow start, and obviously it's the first person to try this, so there might be a reason behind it. I do have a PS4 as well. If you have a tune with a wing, it means it's probably going to be more for your turning and stuff. You guys should see up that we're going to try the drag strip to see what happens. Chatty Batten 6000, if you want an invite, make sure you're in an American muscle car, please. I will send you an invite after this race. I am from Nova Scotia, Canada. So let's see how this works with... From Canada, Jobless Rabbit 16, I'll send you an invite after this race. We are trying to start a Street Outlaws top 10 list. But it seems like with the delay it might be harder. So we are going to do it on the drag strip to make it easier, I guess. So maybe we'll do it like 10 races on the drag strip, and we'll see what people place. I don't know. We'll have to figure this out together, I guess. People... My car isn't retro muscle. I'll switch the next one to open to everything, but just stick to American Muscle S1. So we'll wait till this one's done, and then I'll switch it. See, Michael, actually I agree on that. The lights at the drag strip are probably way better, and we can set up as 2 at a time that way, too. Oh god, I misshifted bad. Oh god, did I ever misshift? That is actually a good idea. What we're going to do, Austin, is we are going to use just the normal lights, the trees, at the drag strip. So if we get our convoy full, we're going to do it that way. And that way, actually, I can probably use my drone to video the finish line. So that is a good idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to everyone meet over here, and we're going to do it that way. Anyone that needs an invite, send me a message now. I'll send you some invites. So we're going to do this cleanly, guys. We're going to do 2 at a time. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the first 2 people to line up here. Inside and outside lane. And then we can get 2 people to line up there, and we'll do 2 at a time only. So I'll send out some more invites when I'm waiting. View profile, invite to game. Make sure if you are coming in, please have S1 American Muscle. And I do apologize for all you guys that are sticking it out. It's going to be kind of a gong show at first for us to figure out what the best way to do this is. So with all of us together, we should find a good way. I've not seen that picture on Instagram. And again, guys, it's an S1 car, just for the people saying what they need for a car. S1 American Muscle. Oops. Let's see here. Typical racer, chatty batter. Let's see. Is my convoy full? Getting close to full. We got 7 people. There we go. These guys are lined up. They know what's going on. That's what I like to see. I'm going to say after each race, don't go down the drag strip again. Go around. Because I'm going to go down there and I'm going to videotape on my wonderful drone. So what I'll do is I'll leave my car. Oops, sorry. I'll leave my car there. So if anyone is going beside me, we're not racing. We'll race last. There is no weight limit right now because I'm trying just to do this. It was just thrown. I wouldn't say it was thrown together, but I'm just trying to see how well this can be planned. I put a V12 in a car like this because I want power. I could have LS swapped it. Would that make you feel better? Because, you know, the 302 isn't what the power is at. Now, let's see here. We got room for 4 more people. For anyone that wants to join, I'll send you quick invites. If you have to do the roster, I'm pretty sure you have to do the seasons before you can join. Is it full? No, it's not. I can invite you now. Okay, so if the first set of people want to go when the light turns green, let's do a couple practice runs. Let's see who's all lined up down here. Okay, so if the people on my left want to start first, which would be the Dart and the Grand National, when the light turns green, give her. Let's see how this is. And it looks like the Dart had the lead on that one. Pretty sure the guy in the National was sleeping. I will get to the end of the track. I'm just trying to get a couple people to start first. What we're going to do once we get it full, Michael, I'm just going to do a list. We'll do 2 on 2, and then the winner of each one will go down, and then that will be the top 5, and then we'll do the next for the bottom 5. So we'll get everyone lined up down here. We'll check out this here, which looks to be once the light turns green. Good thing is I can see the green light this way too, so that kind of helps. So we got the Demon against the AMC by looks of it. I'll send more invites out here in a second, guys. I just want to see how this is going to work. There you go, staging. So B12 definitely took that one. Okay, guys, so line up 2 at a time. Try not to line up where the Mustang is because that's me and I'm not in there. So we'll do a couple practice runs and then we are going to try to actually do a list. Right now we have room for 4 more people if you guys want to join. So let's see here. If Tiger and Crispy want to go next, Grand National against the Dart. The quality is a little rough. Let's see what is going on here. For the people complaining about the V12 and a muscle car, it's no different than LS swapping anything. If you guys want to upgrade your car, I will stop my stream, I will restart it, and I will see if it will actually better the quality at the same time. For anyone trying to get in, I will definitely send you more invites. The good thing about Forza, guys, is not everyone likes the same thing. That's the whole reason for this. That's why it's just an S1, anything goes, rear-wheel drive American muscle. Because, you know, just because it's V12 doesn't mean it's going to be faster. You know, it all on your tune. There's a lot of different factors. You could miss shift. That happens all the time. Bobcat, it is not letting me invite you to game. And same with that. If you try to join Convoy, I'll accept it that way. But for some reason, nothing. Okay, stream. There we go. If we can get this hopefully going, we'll do this. If not, I'll end up doing survival or something. Nice start. There you go. Okay, so we have 8 people. So what we're going to do is we're going to start it off that way. So if you guys want a couple more practice runs, say it now. We'll do a couple practice runs. If not, we will split it up so we can see how this goes. Nine people. Let's try to get everyone in the same spot, guys, instead of ramming each other. Oh, God. Okay, let's start over here. Crispy 11993. If we can get, let's say, Tiger 28, and we'll race you two first. My gamer tag is the same as my YouTube guys because I can gaming. Tyler, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I kind of like that idea, Tyler. We could do... We're not full. We have room for 3 more people. Let's see here. I think I tried to invite you and it wouldn't let me. Yeah, not coming up to invite to game. Oops, what'd I do? The Willies is not American muscle, guys. So I think what we'll do is we're going to do... we are going to do the actual race, and what's going to happen is we are going to do the list that way. So we'll race all of us down the track, and if you place first, you're first of the list, second list, third, and then we'll do call outs that way. So that is a good way to do it. So once it goes through, I will screenshot who's in first place, and we will go from there. So I'll get a couple more invites out, and then I am going to start this. But it doesn't look like it's letting me invite. Oh, I can invite you. There's one more person. So before we start, American Muscle S1, guys. No all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive only, no traction control allowed on. And Austin is not letting me invite you. And it looks like Pump is not letting me invite you either. So 10 people, we're going to do it that way. I'm going to go down here, I'm going to start the race. And that's how we're going to figure out the list. So, my convoy, we're going to set it as anything goes, just so you guys that don't have retro muscle is fine. But it has to be S1. Michael, how far are you before you're ready, before I start this? AK, it looks like my thing is full. That's why I can't send it out. 812 Superfast is a wheel spin only car. Okay, so the winner in first place is going to be top of the list, and then we'll do a call-outs there. You're allowed 2 call-outs if you're not familiar with Street Outlaws. It's 2 call-outs per day. So if there's 10 of us, that's or 12 of us, that's 2 races per. If you lose, you're stuck there. You can't call down, but the other person can call up. So S1 American Muscle, guys, and this is how we're going to do it. So I'll take a picture at the end to see who finishes. And why did my stream suddenly turn to crap? There we go. It's for fun. It's to see who has the fastest drag car, is what it is. It is for fun. It is to come on here once a week, have some fun. Maybe I'll give away some money. Who knows? But for now, it is for fun. What's up, Melvin? Thanks for joining us. Really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate everyone that's joining us. We're waiting for the server. I think I will, like I said, this is a learning curve for me, guys, so I'm going to have to probably set up my own blueprint on this so I can put it as summer only. And then, have fun that way. AJ, I think I tried to invite you and it won't let me. And I can't do it during the race. So, like I said, whoever gets first is first of the list, second of the list, third, fourth. We'll start our call-outs in the live stream. So the first person to call out the person below them, and we'll go that way. You don't need to be manual with clutch, but you need to be at least a manual. So here we go, guys. Good luck to everyone. Hopefully you don't miss shift, and we'll see who places where. I didn't really do much tuning. So we all are in S1 cars all over the board. That's a good sign. Chevelle, Hornet, Dodge, Grand National, a couple Novas. So we got some nice cars. Welcome to Typical Racer. Let's see where we all place. Oh God, my bad mischief. Okay, so this is going to be the list here. So it looks like the Dodge Dart got first. So this is where you guys are going to start your call-outs. You're allowed 2 call-outs per racer. I have the list right here, the top 10. Crazy, if you want to join, you're more than welcome to join. You're going to have to call out Bobcat74, who is in the 10th spot. So what we're going to do is we now have a top 10 list. I will post this on Facebook and on my Instagram. So, Crispy's first, and then it goes the Hornet, and then it goes the Grand National, and then it's Stealthy One Shadow. Typical Racer is in 5th. I got 6th. Garrett is 7th. The Buick Regal is 8th. Panda is 9, and Bobcat is 10. So, Garrett is calling me out for the first race, so that's fine. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube guys, same with Facebook, because I can gaming. So, what we'll do is we will race me against Garrett. If you guys want to join the drag race at the same time, you're more than welcome to. If you change your car, you are off the list. You have to fight to get back on the list. So, thank God there's only 10 people right now. So, if you want to change your car, you're more than welcome to. You're just going to be back in the 10th spot. If you are in the 5th spot and you change your car, you're going to have to wait till the following week to fight for the 10th spot to get in. So, it looks like Bobcat is changing his car. So, if Crazy wants to join, you and Bobcat can race for the number 10 spot. So we're going to start off once my convoy gets back in here. Garrett called me out because he wants to go for the 5th spot. So we will do that. And then the next call out, we'll do that as well. So that's basically what we're going to do each week. We'll do 2 call outs per person. And we're going to see how far we can go. Crazy, if you want an invite, send me a message. I will send you an invite real quickly. If you are number 3, you can call out number 2 by all means. So the first call out is me and Garrett, so we're going to do that right now. If you guys want to join, you can, but please keep the race clean for me and Garrett, and we're just going to do it that way. So, the only person that matters on this rate is Garrett and I. If he beats me, he takes my spot, and he can keep going up, but you can only call out 2 people per time. So what we're going to do is me and Garrett are going now. You got to keep the car you had before. And then Love to Hunt, who is number 3, is calling out number 2 spot. This might get confusing. I'm going to have to write this down. So I need a pen. After this race, I'm going to get a quick pen, and then we're going to go from there. How much money I'm giving away? Right now, I'm not giving away any money. I'm giving away 11 million credits on Monday. I am going to post a list on Facebook once we're done. So this race is between me and Garrett. If you guys want to race, you're more than welcome to, but keep it clean, please. Just makes it easier than us just trying to start each race individually. I will check out my Instagram afterwards. Am I going to do a giveaway in this stream? I honestly have no idea. So, good luck, Garrett. Hopefully you got this. And then after this, Tiger called out the number 2 spot. And then it looks like Shadow has called out the number 3 spot, whoever lands at number 3. Stick to American Muscle, guys. If I see these if I see these cars like the Agera in here, I'm just going to kick you out of the convoy. Maybe I'll let this go for 4 weeks, and then we'll do a giveaway, cash days or something. That way it's fair for everybody. Maybe we'll give away what? I asked you for a pen.
I don't have my phone on me.
Please. Oh, God. So let's see what spot I got. Garrett is still behind me. So Garrett, you stay where you're at, and I stay where I'm at. So next up for the race is going to be Tiger called out the Hornet. So let's see where you guys place on that. The Agera will be kicked. The mischiefs are real. I totally agree on that. If the person in the Agera does not change his car before the next race, I will kick you out of the convoy. Sean, I have no idea, but I will kick him out. Austin, hopefully next time I don't miss a shift because that was very terrible on me. So we're going to have second and third place battle it out for the second place, hopefully. Let's see how this goes, guys. Slow going, but we're going to make it work. A tuned Volkswagen Beetle that does wheelies. Not bad, but not American muscle, though, unfortunately, for this. I totally agree. How hard can this really be? We just want to have a race night. I'll make you a deal. We'll do it maybe 6 weeks long, and I'll give away some money for first place. Robert, if you send me a message, I will send you an invite. The order of the list, I can post it on Instagram and on Facebook right now if people want to see it. That will probably be the quickest way about it. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to send an invite to people. Oops. There's invite. For the people that are just coming in now that missed the first race and you're not in the top 10, you're going to have to call out people in the 10th spot. We're only going to allow 2 call outs per week for the 10th spot. That way, it's not battling over and over and over again. Unless it's a slow night and there's a lot of room open, then we'll do it that way. So I'm inviting you guys now. I think that might be enough in here now. Let's see, there's 8. So give me a second, guys. I'm going to post this up on Instagram for the people asking for the list. And then I'll invite the rest of the people. So if you guys are looking for the list, it is up on Instagram right now. Because I can gaming. And I will post it on Facebook as well. Yeah, I do 11 million giveaways. Yeah, I got $1 billion. I don't got $1 billion. I have $200 million. And you know what? Last week I probably gave away 90 million credits. So okay, we got 2 more spots left. Looks like one person got kicked. If you come on here asking for credits, guys, I'm just not going to give credits away. I'm not doing this to give credits away. I give credits and cars because I want to help you guys out. But having 15 people message me daily asking me for money is going to get to the point where I'm not going to want to do it. Okay, so Garrett, you can, but you'll have to wait until we get down the list because I might call out the next person first. So the list now consists of the thirds going after the second place, which is going to be Tiger against B12, which is the AMC Hornet. So let's get that going. Is he still in here? Yeah, Tiger is. I don't see the Hornet in here though. So the way it works is if someone left the convoy when we start this race and Tiger, he's not here, you're going to move up that spot. We're not going to have no blocking. Bobcat, you are placed number 10. So right now we're just waiting for someone to call you out. Okay, Robert's here, he says, in the Hornet, so that's good. So it's going to be Tiger against the Hornet for second place. Oh, there you are, right there. Sorry, Robert, I do see you up there now. So anyone that's looking to call people out, let me know. I have the list here in front of me. Looks like we have a call out for number 10, which would be Bobcat, so we'll do that next. Right now our convoy is full. So the only two people we're worried about winning this one would be B12 and Tiger 28 for the second spot on the list, guys. So third and second's battling it out. Crispy is in first spot with his Dodge Dart. Let's see how this is. I'm sorry, Miller, our convoy is full right now, but what we're going to do each week is the list is 10 people. So next Saturday when we do this, we'll take the original 10 people that are on the list, and we'll save the 2 spots for 2 people to call out the number 10 spot. So that's how we're going to do this. So we're doing a top 10 list, drag racing. We already have the list up. It's on Instagram right now. I'll post it on Facebook later on today with a little more rules now that we're kind of learning as we go. So each week we have our top 10 list, and we have 2 spots for 2 people to join to try to call out other people. What does my gamer tag mean? Just because I can. I built a car one time. Someone asked me why I did it, and I called it because I can. Because I can, you know. So let's see where these 2 people place. Gives you guys practice to practice your shifting. Typical Racer wants to call out spot 4. That is more than fine. After the race for number 10 spot is next, though. So we'll do that first, and then you can call out number 4. So good luck on the Tiger and the Hornet. Let's see if I can practice my shifting on this bad boy. Okay, so what do we got here? We have Rob still placed second, and Tiger did not beat him, so Rob stays where he's at. Good race, guys. So the number 10 spot is Bobcat, and we will have it so someone can call out Bobcat. Remember, if you guys are changing your car next week, you have to restart the list. So if you change the car, you'll start off calling out number 10 spot. And I do have the list of cars here. So just to keep that in mind, guys. I see the darts pretty quick. I tuned one today and didn't think it'd be a good choice, and I might have to change my car. Let's see. So right now we are at the 10 spots was the next call out. And who was calling out Bobcat? I've seen a couple people in here. You can tune it all you want, guys, because there's no way for me to tell otherwise, so tune away. How do I get my money on GTA? Buy my GTA glitches I used to do all the time. I still do GTA glitches. So, for that dart is no joke, yeah. No imports right now. We're sticking our list to American muscle only. If you're calling out Bobcat, leave a comment right now who you are in the convoy so we can see who takes it. If not, we'll go on next to the list. Uh, 12 Gaming, what is your name in the convoy? Are you in the convoy right now? Crispy, that dart works, man. I did a dart real quickly today in between going to the petting zoo and stuff, and I'm telling you right now, it worked pretty good. Honestly, this Mustang I did like when I first got the Mustang, and I didn't have time to tune nothing, so I just jumped on this, which is a bad choice. I will be switching my car next week. There's open spots for 2 people. Send me an invite if you want to get in right now. If no one's in here, I agree. If no one's in here right now, Bobcat is calling out number 9. So let's do that right now when we're waiting. And number 9 is Panda 31. Is he still in here? He's still in here. We'll do that race first, and then I'll send some more invites out. So here we go. We're going Bobcat against Panda for the number 9 spot. So far, the list hasn't moved at all, guys. I'm telling you, I did a dart, and it's sitting in my garage, and I'm going to go to the bottom of the list maybe next week. We'll wait and see how long I can stay at 5. Maybe I'll put an LS swap on my Mustang and see what happens. I will send out invites, guys, right after this. I'm just going to get the number 9 and 10 spot going. And then we will go for more. So what we should try to do is anyone that... So you know right now we're racing the 10 spot against a 9 spot. If you're in the next spot or you want to call out, put it up right away and I'll do it that way instead of waiting. Later's Pools, if you send me a message saying you just called out number 10, I will invite you specifically into the convoy. That's what we should probably end up doing. If you're trying to call people out, send me a message saying call out number 10 spot, and I'll invite you from the spots that I get for my messages. Make it easy. I'm definitely going to hit a crowd with this Mustang. The requirements, guys, is an S1 American Muscle, rear wheel drive only. No, we'll stick to American Muscle for now, guys. No import muscle, no Aussie muscle, nothing like that. We might try to expand it, but for now, I'm trying to get this going smoothly. So, like, I do appreciate you guys sticking it out tonight because it was definitely kind of a poop shoot with not knowing what to do and going to different spots and stuff like that. So it looks like we have 2 call-outs for number 10. I'm going to leave it at 2 for now, and then we're going to race throughout the list. So we'll do that. So right now we have Bobcat against Panda, 2000 Mustang against the Plymouth Cuda. Let's see what positions they get. And like I said, I think I'll end up doing a cash giveaway at some point for the race. Make things a little more interesting. So, let's see here. Panda and Bobcat are in here. They're in the 3rd and 4th spot. Ooh, Bobcat changed her vehicle. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. You were 10 anyway, so we'll leave it at that. If you guys are changing your vehicle, you will forfeit your spot. Just keep that in mind for next time. Ah, man, I gotta fix my first gear. You can race anything that's an S1. So Bobcat did beat Panda. So Bobcat took the number 9 spot. Panda is now number 10. So Bobcat, just writing this down. Panda is number 10. So we have Panda has been called out once I jump into the next lobby. Someone's already called out the 10th spot, so we will do that. And then we're going to go back to the list race. Said that too fast. So anyone else that's in the spot, leave a comment if you want to race it. And we will go from there. So, first person that sent me a message saying they're calling out 10 is right here. I'll invite him. If he doesn't get in, we will invite the next one. So we'll wait to see if he gets in. When we're waiting now, he got in pretty quickly. So Gorilla 53 is going for the 10th spot. That AMX is pretty quick. Hopefully he actually calls you out. I'd like to see that. So let's see here. See if he has a car ready to go. Gas Monkey can jump in. Let's see. So little we got the number 10 person in. So Robert is calling out the number 1 spot after this race. So the Hornet against the Dart. I'm going to be kind of interested in that. So Gorilla's in here. So it's going to be Gorilla against the number 10 spot, which is Panda. And Panda's still in here. So let's get that race on the go, guys. After this race, we are going to jump to the second, which is the Hornet against the Dart for first place. I'll make sure I set up my own race so it stays in day. What's up, Justin? Thanks for stopping in. You can use any car that is American Muscle S1. Love to hunt. If you send me a message on, I'll send you back in, bud. If you're joining the party, please mute it if you have a dog barking in the background. So this one is against the number 10 spot and Gorilla 53. So Panda against Gorilla. Let's see what they bring. That was not my dogs barking, Andrew. My dogs are in the living room. That's alright, man. So here we go, guys. Like I said, once it loads up, it's Gorilla against Panda for the 10th spot. And then we have a call out for the second and first spot, which is the Hornet against the Dart, guys. You do not have to be in the party to join, because quite frankly, there's only one other person in the party, so that's fine. So after this is the second and first spot, and Bobcat did call out the number 8 spot, which is the Regal GNX, and that's his last call out for tonight, since you're only allowed 2 call outs. Let's see where this puts you. And Michael is calling out number 3. So Shadow is calling out Tiger. Let's see how this goes. Again, guys, this is room for improvement. This is the first time doing this, so I'm glad that you guys are sticking it out and seeing how this goes. I thought it would be a good change of pace. So Gorilla's in a 67 Corvette going against Panda in his Plymouth Cuda. Let's see who takes the win. And it gives Garrett a chance to practice his shifting against my car. No worries. I will send you an invite by all means. Ah, come on. We're getting hit here. Love to Hunt was Tiger 28. If you send me a message, or no, that was Stealthy Shadow. If you send me a message, Stealthy, I'll send you an invite. I never did see who won. I'm going to assume Panda didn't win because he ended up hitting me.
The other guy won. More than the Corvette.
The Corvette won. Okay. Blister Tiger. Let's see here.
Oh.
So Fly Gorilla got 10th. Just gotta write this down. Okay, so we have The Hornet number second place, going to the Dodge Dart. And yes, typical racer, if you change your car, you will lose your spot. Trust me, I would like to change my car right now, but you will lose your spot, guys. So we are going to start the race for the second and first spot that was just called out. I'm going to wait for Tiger and Typical Racer to join. So everyone that is asking that question, if you guys change your car, even if it's next week, if you change your car, you're going to be off the list. You're going to forfeit your spot. Everyone's going to move down a spot, and then you have to start your spot off again. So keep that in mind if you change your car. So if I change my car next week and I'm in spot 5, I'm going to go off the list, and then I have to start from the top of the list and work my way down. I do know the MC12. It is a great car, especially the Forza edition. Okay, so we are going to start the race. This race is for Crispy in the Dodge Dart against, I believe it was Rob in the Hornet. So second and first spot. Hornet's pretty quick, but I'm going to tell you right now, that Dodge Dart moves out quick. And then I believe Stealthy Shadow called out Tiger in the third spot, fourth and third spot. So after that, guys, leave a comment if you guys need another call out, and we'll continue with this list. How much power do I have in the V12? I have no idea, to be honest. This car, I didn't have time to do this car. It was just a car I had already done. And I will be changing my car by next week, so I got a feeling I'm going to be giving up my 6th spot, because rules are rules. I'll start off at the bottom of the list. Looks like Bobcat wants to call out the 8th spot, which is the GNX. Let's see how this race goes after. So we'll do the same thing. If you guys aren't familiar with Street Outlaws at all, we're going to go by the first person that says call out. So I see Toby just called out number 9. But Bobcat's number 9, and he already called out the number 8 spot. So he's going to have to wait until that race is done. No worries, Michael, let me know. You're allowed to tune your car all you want as long as you stay in the same car. And I do have a list here of who's in what car to make it fair. So this is against spot 1 and 2, which is the Hornet against the Dodge Dart. Let's see here, Hornet and the Dodge Dart. There's Crispy and there's the Hornet. Let's see how this plays out. Two very quick cars. You can change, upgrades, whatever you want, as long as you stay in the same car and it's an S1. Oh god, I definitely messed up that shift. I'm going to play around with my gearing. So, let's see who won that. Is it going to be the Dart? And the Dart still keeps the first spot. They're quick. They're 1 second apart. 1 millisecond. Hundredths of a second. 8.208, 8.308. V12 swaps are allowed as long as you are in an S1 car. No traction control. None of that crap. And it has to be manual. So if you miss a shift, it's on you. So I believe next in line was Stealthy Shadow in his Nova 69 against Tiger 28. Is Tiger 28 still in the convoy? No all-wheel drive, that is correct. So, make sure you guys do check out the Facebook post, because I will be keeping track there. If you do get off, I'm only going to let you lose 2 spots. So say, for example, if Tiger 28's not here, he's only going to forfeit his spot twice. That's it. So, if you want an A-class car, I don't know. has to be American Muscle, so we'll leave it at that. Yeah, Tiger 28 is not in here by looks of it. Let's see if we get him in here. Anyone in the original list that got kicked, let me know. Just 1 second on calling out 10. We have a couple other cars first that are going. Perfect. Love to hunt. I appreciate you stopping in. Send me an invite if you got kicked. Actually, I can send you one off your thing. So it looks like Stealthy Shadow was calling out Tiger, but it looks like Tiger is not in. So I'll give him a few seconds, and if he's not in, you're going to move up the spot there. Stealthy Shadow and Tiger is going to take your spot. So 3 and 4. And Shadow. And it looks like he's not in. So who was next to call out? I think it was Bobcat was calling out the number 8 spot. So let's do that. Is the number 8 spot still on here? I gotta look. And it doesn't look like he's even on here anymore. Did he get kicked by chance? No. So, Konzik in the Buick Regal GNX. If you're not here, you're going to lose your spot. Let's see here. And for the people that are trying to get in next week, we'll say, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to do the callouts on Facebook or Instagram. So the first person to send me 2 callouts will be able to get in that way. Lance, we are going to do it. And Michael, you are number 3 now because Tiger is not in. So we'll leave it at that. And Bobcat called out Konzik in the Buick Regal, and he's not here, so Bobcat's going to move up to 8. And Bobcat, that was your second call out, so you're not going to be able to call no one else out. So, if it was me, just for a good example, it looks like Konzik's not here, and Fly Gorilla's 53 is in 10th spot. So if he called out number 9, he would lose that spot because you're allowed to lose 2 spots. So keep that in mind, guys. Any other call-outs so far? Crispy, I definitely enjoy that. Tyler wants to call out number 10. Okay, Tyler, if you want to send me a message, I will get you in here. Just say that you're Tyler in the stream and you can call out. Is that you there? That's someone calling out 10, so we'll just do it that way. Call out 10. Are you already in here? Let's see here. Sorry, guys, it takes a little longer than I thought. Yes. So, Internal Phantom is going after Fly Gorilla 53. He's still in here, so there's our number 10 spot. Let's get up here. So we have the number 10 spot going for Gorilla 53, Fly Gorilla against Internal. for the 10th spot, guys. So, looks like Michael might call out number 2. This is going to get interesting. And I think it's time that I might call out someone myself, since I'm stuck at 6 and I've not done it yet. Now let's see how this goes for Internal Phantom against Fly Gorilla. Can he make the list? Now, if it was me, and you guys are all new to this whole thing, if I was Fly Gorilla, I would have called out number 9 before he got called out, which would have put Kins Inc. in 10, and it would have blocked the 10 spot not to go nowhere. Because he's only allowed to lose 2 spots if you're not here. Excuse me. Sorry for coughing, guys. And if people are doing callouts and I miss it, I do apologize. Just remind me. Like I said, this is the first time trying to do this, and it's actually pretty involved. So, each person's allowed to do 2 callouts a week. We're going to do. So, if you're in second spot and someone calls you out in the 3rd spot and they lose, they could call you out again. But then I can call them out the 3rd spot and then go to your spot. So it depends on how many people move up. So this is Fly Gorilla against Internal Phantom. What is he in? He is in a Dodge Dart 68. Toby, what spot, or who are you, or what is your username? So here we go, guys. Let's see if Internal Phantom in the 68 Dart can make his way up the list. And he's going to be starting at number 10. I definitely got to play with my gearing. So Toby is Fly Gorilla, and it looks like Fly Gorilla placed 11th and Internal Phantom placed 5th. So for now, Toby, I'm going to put you off the list, and Internal is going to take his spot for now. So the number 9 spot is not there. So Michael, are you calling out number 2 before we continue on this list? Okay, so Michael is going for number 2 right now. We'll do that right quickly. So once we get the AMC Hornet, which is B12 in here, is going against, and he's in now. So this is going to be Shadow, Stealthy Shadow against the B12, which is the AMC Hornet for the number 2 spot. So we might as well just start this right up. Oops, I didn't click my convoy. Oh yeah, tuning your car gears is definitely going to help. I am laughing at Austin's comment. Okay, so we are going Michael for the number 3rd spot to the number 2, which is Stealthy Shadow against the B12, which is the AMC Hornet. And then after that, I'm calling out Typical Racer in his Chevelle. So number 6 against number 5. So good luck, Stealthy Shadow. He started off in the 4th spot. He got the 3rd spot. And now he's calling out the number 2 spot. Do you have what it takes? I definitely need to tune my car. Change my gearing a little bit. My first gear just dies right out. Make sure you guys check out the list on Facebook and on Instagram. What spot are you that you're calling out number 5? What is your username? You must be... Well, number 5 is Typical Racer, and I called him out because I'm in spot 6. So let's see how this is. So this is Stealthy Shadow against the B12. I think that's Robert Roscoe B12 AMC Hornet. Let's see who wins this. Clay, you can send me a message on Facebook or Instagram to be one of the 2 people next week to call out number 10 spot and see if you make the list. That's how we're going to do it. We're going to have a top 10 list that we're doing now. You get 2 call-outs a week. If you're not on the list, you can message me on Instagram or Facebook to be one of the 2 people to get to call out next week to battle for the 10th spot. Little contact there. So it looks like 1st and 2nd stayed the same, and Stealthy Shadow got 3rd. So they both stay right where they are. You're allowed to have a V12 as long as an S1 American Muscle. And my Facebook is the same as my YouTube, guys, because I can gaming, and same with my Instagram. So I am calling out the 5th spot, which is Typical Racer in the Chevelle 1970, and I'm in the 6th spot. So once we load in, we'll start there. Next week, I'll pay a little more attention or have it wrote up so we can figure out how many callouts each person gets as well. So, Typical Racer, we're ready to call you out now. You better be quick. Any American Muscle. Someone can call you out, Bob, but it looks like the number 9 spot's not there. So if Internal Phantom called out the 9th spot, he would take the guy who is in 9th to 10th because he's not there, and then technically he could call you out. And we'll do it this time because just because all the rules we're learning as we go. Once we start racing, there's no tuning. So someone calls you out, you can't say I'm going to go tune because, you know, you have all week to do it. So today we'll let it play off, but we'll do it that way. You're more than welcome to add me to Xbox by all means, whoever wants to do that. So Internal Phantom called out 9, which is Konzik, who isn't here. So he will lose that spot because you're allowed to lose 2 spots, which now blocks the 10th spot. So Internal Phantom, you have 1 more call out, so if you want to call out Bobcat, you can afterwards. No worries, Mal, if you want to add me, more the merrier. I'm always on playing. The Drift Zone giveaway ends tonight. 11 million credits for that, guys. Make sure you get on that. Okay, I'm going to start the race. And it's going to be the 6th spot for the 5th spot. So I'm in the 6th spot, and I am calling out. Let's see here. Once I get this going, I got to check the list. I'm calling out Typical Racer. And it looks like Internal Phantom is calling out Bobcat for the 9th and 8th spot. So we'll do that after this race. Hey man, I'm watching your stream. Well, you're now on YouTube. Garrett, if you lagged out, just send me a message and I'll send you an invite. Just tell me it's Garrett or something so I know it's you. You can use the Ford pickup trucks as well if you want. It's, you know, kind of a muscle car. Any classic American can be turned into a muscle car. Mal, you're more than welcome to race me anytime you want. So this is me against Typical Racer. He's in a 70 Chevelle. I'm in my Mustang. Let's see if I can move up the spot. Let's see if I don't screw up my shifting. My shifting's bad today. What's your Xbox name there, Mel? Upgrading brakes does not help your drag speed. Garrett, yes, you can call out number 6 as the next 2 races. Hopefully that's not me. We will wait and see how this goes. Spring water, it's weird. Nah, it's not really that weird. The good thing about upgrading your brakes, though, is it's lighter. Oh, that Chevelle took right out. And it looks like Stealthy Shadow. Oh, Stealthy Shadow, you switched cars. Weren't you in originally? No, it was Typical Racer I was looking for. What place did Typical Racer get? God, I was looking at the wrong person. What place did you get, Typical? I honestly was looking at the wrong person. So instead of me going back into this, I'll ask you to tell me. Yeah, I know, Michael. I got confused. So I'll wait for Typical to tell me.
He got last.
He got what? Sorry?
Last.
He got last, so I took his spot. Thank you. I appreciate it. So Typical is now in 6th, and I'm in 5th. Okay, so who was the next person to call out? Mal, if you send me a message.
Eternal Phantom called me out.
Perfect. So Internal Phantom is next for against Bobcat. You're correct. So that's what we're doing now. Let's see here. Spring water. Okay, so this race is for the number 8th and 9th spot. So Internal Phantom against Bobcat. Springwater has joined your convoy and cannot join your game. It looks like you need to unlock some more stuff. Garrett probably got kicked out by accident. Invite. So here we go. Let's get this one on the go. So this one is for Internal Phantom against Bobcat for the 8th spot. Let's see how this works out for them. And then it looks like there was another call out. I need to scroll up. You can use the 3240 if you want. Looks like Robert is calling out number 1 as well. He is trying to go after that dart. And Garrett called out number 6 after Robert called out number 1. So we're going to do that. So right now it's Bobcat against Internal Phantom. Thanks, Springwater, for subbing, turning on post notifications. You are entered into Monday's giveaway. Garrett, what spot are you now? Garrett is in spot 7. So you have to go against Typical Racer next. But we are doing Internal Phantom against Bobcat for the 8th spot. That's why I was trying to do street racing, because I was going to make the rule that if you cross the line that you forfeit, but the street racing wasn't working too well. Fly Gorilla 53, I can definitely send you an invite after this race. Thanks, Austin, for jumping in, man. I do appreciate it. Hopefully we catch you on the next stream. I'm just waiting for this to load up. Make sure you guys follow us on Facebook to see the weekly update of the list and any glitches in videos. Robert has it right. Try to catch you on a bad pass, you might get first. Loading times on this is terrible. So I'm probably going to let this go for another half hour or so, and then we'll cut the list off there, guys. And then we'll continue the list next Saturday. Garrett, I'll send you another invite. I seen that you just got kicked once we get going. Restart race. Oh, it's actually restarting anyways. Garrett, I'll send you an invite after this one, since you don't need to be in this one for this race. My convoy. Good old Forza. Perfect, Liam. I hope to see you in next one as well. If you guys are trying to get into next week's list, make sure you send me a message on Facebook or Instagram. The first 2 people to send me will be the ones that will be able to call out number 10. I'll guarantee your call outs. And then we'll play it by ear about how busy we are. Liam, for some reason, my club only accepts 25 people, so I need to do it on Forza, I think, to accept more. No worries, Mel. Hopefully you come back and see us. I really do appreciate it. So it looks like Phantom's in and Bobcat's in for the 8th spot. I'm going to start one on Forza so you can have like thousands of people, because there's no point of having just 25 people. It's kind of stupid that it's set up that way. And everyone else that's sent invites as well. Perfect, Mount. I'll see you then. If you guys are new, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and even leave a like. How do I get that much credits? My money methods I post daily. They work really good. So tons of racing, auction houses, you know, things like that. So good luck, Internal Phantom against Bobcat for the number 8 spot. Dodge Dart against the Ford Coupe. Thanks, Mal. I do appreciate it. Make sure you like my Facebook page. Because I Can Gaming. I misshifted again. Typical Racer, your Chevelle lifts. On the front, it got some power. So, let's see where we go. So, Internal Phantom did not beat Bobcat. He held him off. Ooh, your timing are the same. So, Internal Phantom stays in number 9. Bobcat stays in 8. Garrett needs an invite because he is calling out the number 6 spot, which is Typical Racer. But before that, Rob did call out the number 2 or the number 1 spot. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, it'd be nice to see Supras, but I don't think we're actually ever going to see Supras again. So it's going to be Rob against Crispy for the 1st spot. Before we get on that, I'll send Garrett a message. Invite. For the people calling at the 10th spot, we'll wait and see how much time we have left, since we've already took 2 people new on the list, just to make it fair for everyone in the list to give it a chance. Once the people join the convoy, we'll get going on the next one. Good news for you, Garrett, is Bobcats had 2 call-outs, so your spot is safe after this if you want to leave. So we're going to jump in. It is Crispy against Rob. So Garrett, your space will be saved until next week. So this race here is going to be for the 1st and 2nd spot, and then it's going to be Garrett against Typical Racer. My poor Mustang. That is crazy update for Forza 7. I don't know the last time I played Forza 7 was. Probably a good idea I don't play it. How is your soup, brother Hunter? You got a no? You got a GTR. What do you have there? Epic for cars. It's been a while. It'd be better if throughout the week, if you guys can do the call-outs on Facebook on Because I Can Gaming. That way we can have it all marked down and we can see who does what and make things go quicker. Might be a good idea. And for people calling out the 10th spot, it actually can't be because Konzik left and he already dropped 2 spots. So the number 10 spot is locked until next week. So this is for 1st and 2nd. So it's Rob in his Hornet against the 68 Dodge Dart. I'll make sure when I do the list, guys, I'll mark down what people are driving for cars as well, so we try to keep it fair. If you switch your car, you lose your spot, and you got to start back off, fighting at the top of the list to work your way down. It looks like Rob didn't get in to race Crispy. If I play with my gearing a little bit, I might actually get a chance at that. No worries, Robert. We'll do it again. You can call out for next week's number 10 spot, but honestly, the amount of Xbox messages I do get, it will get lost. So please send it to me over Facebook, and I will make sure you have one of the 2 call outs. We're going to try to limit it to 2 a week unless it's a slow week, and then we'll take as many people as possible. It's just hard sometimes over Xbox. I probably get 50 messages a day sometimes, people asking for money and buying cars and just saying hi, so messages can get lost pretty quickly, guys. So Robert, we'll get you back in here for this. Forza's doing its wonderful thing, kicking us out, I see. So once we get people in here, we'll get this started. Do you have Instagram? How do you have so much money? It's so damn unbelievable. No, not really. I play like 6 hours a day probably. It's not that unbelievable. If you have Instagram, shoot me a message on Instagram Because I Can Gaming, and I'll save it that way as well. Oh, Crispy's back in. We're just waiting for Rob to join. Michael, you are in the 3rd spot, and Tiger isn't here no more, I don't think. I think he lost his spot. Which technically... Stealthy Shadows in 3rd, Tiger's in 4th. Is Tiger still here? Because it means I can call out because I'm in 5th. Take his spot.
I ain't seen him, so I just say take his spot.
Yeah, I don't see him either, and I have one call out left, so I'm definitely taking his spot then. So we're gonna wait till Rob gets back in here, and he is here, and so is Crispy. So we'll get this going. So this is for the number 1 spot. Last call out for Rob.
I take his spot.
And I'm calling out Bluntest Tiger 28, and he's not here, so he is now taking my spot in 5th, what puts me in 4th. Pretty sure most
Did you change your car next week?
I will be if, well, it depends on what spot I say. So even if I do, I lose my spots. I'll start off at the bottom of the list. I'll follow the rules just as much as everyone else. Or maybe I'll just play with my gearing and hope for the best.
I just want to ask one question.
Oh no, I don't mind.
If you drop off the list, what number will I be next?
If I'm in the 4th spot and I drop off the list, everyone moves up 1 spot. And that goes for anyone as well. My Instagram is Because I Can Gaming as well. So if someone's in the 9th spot and the person in the 5th spot changes the car, everyone moves up a spot.
I'm number 8.
Yeah, so if I was to drop off the list, you would be 7th. So this is for Rob against Crispy. So anyone that's on the list is better off keeping their car for a while. Yeah, Michael, I use both my call-outs too, or I'd call you out. Poor Crispy's the only one that doesn't need to call anyone out. He's the one doing good. Fly Gorilla, it looks like I will invite you because you're supposed to be in here by the looks of it. Oh, look at that. Ah, you're riding your bumpers. Misshift. I'm going to stick at the same time each week, so 6:30, and it looks like, oh my god, Rob actually took first. Oh, but the bad thing about that is Crispy has 2 call-outs, so he can just call him right back out. That was a good race. Good job, Rob.
Go, Crispy.
That's okay there, Crispy. You have 2 call-outs. You can call him right back out.
Go.
Put it up that you're calling him out, and we'll continue the race. I seen that coming. Crispy's calling out spot 1. So let's get right on that.
Can we do a car meet later?
That is awesome. That was a good race, guys. Wait for everyone to get back into the convoy, and we will do it again. I'm in spring right now. Yeah, if you guys want to do a quick car meet, we can probably do a quick car meet. Let's see, Rob's in here, Crispy's in here. I'm just waiting for Rob to join. We will try this again. Okay, Rob is still loading in. That's pretty well it. Big Chief and Murder Notice status right there. You guys are just going to go back and forth, back and forth. I got some tuning to do on my first gear. If I can get my first gear a little better, it might be competable. Cars are doing pretty good there, Hunter. I'm about to cut the roof off the Civic here soon. I can try adding you back there, Springwater, quickly.
Cutting the roof off of the Civic?
Cutting the roof off the Civic. Street Outlaws number 10 spot is blocked because they've already lost 2 spots. So you'll have to do it next week. Springwater, you still can't join, it says. And I'm going to start this one. Oh, it says you joined the convoy now. My convoy.
Post a picture of that on Facebook.
Best of the month. What's going on here? Drag strip, anything goes. There we go. You might get that crown if you beat them. You do get 2 callouts, so this is only your first callout against them. It's a good thing about this is you can miss shift and someone else can win. If you're off the list, you can change your car.
He's whining.
I'm gonna stick with my car until I at least get beat by somebody.
Best way to make money is probably
Open.
money method races, basically, right now. Yeah, my launch is terrible. That's why my first gear is dead. I gotta fix that a little bit. And the loading times on this suck. Come on. Looks like after this it might be the rest of the race, other than if Crispy wins. What's up, buddy?
So I can come see you for a minute.
Yeah, you can jump in the bed and watch if you want. The year of the car I'm driving is a 93 Fox Body Mustang, guys. And it looks like if Crispy gets first, that's the end of this week's races, because I think everyone's had their callouts. If the server ever goes. I do apologize for the load times, guys. What's the call out? Call out is, we have a list, and to get on the list, you'd call out the 10th spot. You're allowed 2 call outs a week to try to move up the list. So right now the person in 10th spot has lost 2 spots, so they can't lose any more until next week. We're trying to make it fair for everybody who's on the list. Yes, Epic, my little one sitting beside me watching the TV screen, just walked in. Anyone's available to join. We're going to do it weekly, so if you send me a message on Facebook or Instagram, we will get you on the list. We're going to try to do 2 people a week to try to get on the list. Unless we have time, we'll do more. Oh, it looks like it didn't find the server, and now we'll do it again. Sorry, guys. No worry, Crispy, it's the same for me. We're pretty well at the end anyways, so this will probably be the last race for the list, because Crispy is the last one to call people out. Perfect, I will check that out on Facebook when I have a chance. Hopefully this loads up. This will be the last race, and I'm probably going to jump off as well to spend time with my little guy. and then we will follow this race till next week. I will definitely post this up on Facebook, guys, so you guys can see the list, see what cars people are driving, give me a day or so. And then if you want to do call outs beforehand, if not, we'll do it next Saturday. Same time every week. And maybe towards the end we'll give away some money for person in first place. Here we go. So this is the last race. My little guy is 5.5.
What time do we start this?
6:30 Atlantic time. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Tyler, I'm not going to have time for a car meet myself. Maybe tomorrow night I'll do one. I didn't think I'd be live streaming for 2 hours straight, to be honest.
So, US time, that would be 5:30, right?
More than likely, yes. So it is Crispy against Rob. Last race of the night, guys, and then I'll post the list up tomorrow. If you guys are wanting to do a car show, we'll probably do one sometime tomorrow evening around the same time. So good luck. Hopefully the Dodge Dart has what it takes. That Hornet's pretty quick. Rob did a good job on that. Unlock the race by doing other drag races. How do I have this much money? Follow my YouTube channel for tons of money making methods. And to finish off the list, Crispy won. So good job, Crispy.
Let's go.
Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I'll get the updated list up. I know I misshipped all the way and didn't even care anymore. Thanks, Crispy. Thanks, everyone, for joining me, guys. I really do appreciate it. This is going to be a weekly event. If you don't make it next week, you'll be dropped down 2 spots. So if you're in the 8th spot, you're going to drop down to the 10th spot. 2 people will move up. That way there's no blocking the list for people to try to win and race and enjoy. So hopefully I see you guys next week, and make sure you check out the live streams tomorrow and every other day when we do it anyways. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one. You want to say bye?
Bye.
And my little guy says bye. Thanks, guys.